Tomorrow is my 1-year sober anniversary. Tomorrow I am 1 year sober, and I am freaking beyond shocked. If you knew how much of a drinker I was, you would be shocked too. I grew up a party girl. I was surrounded by it. My mother was an alcoholic. It was just a thing. And it was something I never apologized for unless I was making an apology tour. I'm sorry about what I did last night. I'm sorry for all the DUIs. I'm sorry I trashed your place. I'm sorry. All the apologies. But otherwise, I just acted like this was just part of who I was. And this is just how it was going to be. And I'm sorry, I'm trying to get center. And so to look up, and now it's been a year, it has been filled with challenges and rewards. And I am trying to help as many women that want to get sober to get sober. I'm never one to push it down anyone's throat. But when I realized that the reason I was not going to go to AA was far spread. A lot of women felt the same way. And for me, my mom took me in and out of there when I was a little girl. And she ended up dying anyway from cirrhosis of the liver. She died when she was 54 years old. So I knew that I did not want to go to AA, because to me, I thought that would be like the kiss of death. If I go to AA, if I admit that I'm an alcoholic, if I say that I'm powerless, then I'm going to die like she did. And I just wasn't willing to do that. So when I decided to get sober my way, which was the unknown, I was just like, whatever it takes, I'm going to do whatever it takes to get sober, because I couldn't keep trashing my life. I just kept trashing everything around me, and my motivation was lacking. I was sleeping like crap. My stomach was freaking huge and it hurt. It was raw. And I just chalked it up to this and to that. And it could just not be the alcohol, right? Whatever it wasn't going to be the alcohol's fault. But one morning I woke up after one too many blackouts and a black eye. Just realized this was it, man. I had to be done. And I had been praying for a long time to finally be done, but nothing ever really stopped me. Not even the DUIs, not even the relationships that were broken, not even my mother's death, not even my grandmother who died from dementia, who carried around vodka bottles. Alcohol is the enemy. Alcohol is the enemy, but you don't know that when you're deep in it. And to be a year sober tomorrow, I'm going to try not to bawl over this, to be a year sober tomorrow. I just can't believe it. And I did it without AA. And I just want to be clear that I'm not ever bashing AA. I just knew that because she died, because AA didn't help her, because I was in and out of those rooms, I just knew I wasn't going to do that to myself, and there had to be another way. So anyway, here I am, I made it. And they, if you look on my page, you'll see a lot of AA people saying, good luck. You're never going to make it. Your eyeballs are glassy. Have another drink, when I just got brand new contacts. And also I've noticed in some of my videos, my eyes are glassy. But still, you don't tell somebody who's been sober, oh, have another drink. And so they've been kind of mean. And I had a lady say that I've had a lot of ladies say, which is why I know I'm on the right path. Because a lot of women have said, oh my God, I felt the same way. This is why I haven't gotten sober, because I didn't want to go through those doors. And I didn't want to admit that I was powerless. My grandmother did not raise me to be powerless. I knew that I was not going to say that. I had to get control of it some other way. Thank you. They are. They don't think no matter, they all will come up. Some will just say it oh, well, how many days sober are you? And I'll be like, 363 days. And they're like, oh, well, you're like a day away from being drunk. It's like, what? How many days is it going to take for me to be sober for you to acknowledge it? That's amazing. Oh my God, I love these sober stories. I love it. So I'm not here to bash it. I just want people to know that there's another way. And in honor of my 1 year, I have set up a mindset masterclass. It is free. It is free. It is tomorrow night. It's live. It's going to be me talking about beliefs that have held me back from getting sober for so long, decades long. I drank for decades because I held on to these beliefs. And I want women to know that you can let those go. You can break those and rebuild beliefs. A lot of us are holding on to these things that we've been taught forever. I thought drinking was glamorous, it shows us that even in the commercials still. I thought I had to maybe go to AA to get sober. And so I was like, I'm not doing that. So I'll just keep drinking until I learn to moderate. That's another lie that we do. Thank you. But they made me think that they did. And even still, they make me think, well, good luck, girl. You're just like, you're going to be drinking tonight, even though. And it's not like I'm walking around just hoping and praying and white knuckling it. I'm doing the work. I'm showing women how to do the work. So, hey, Jamie, thanks for being here. This is so much fun. I don't usually come live all over the place like this, but I wanted to spread the word because I'm not going to sit in silence anymore and let other women just wait until they can suddenly start moderating when it's likely beyond that point. So there are ways, and I think that the key to sobriety is breaking those beliefs down, getting rid of those and rebuilding beliefs, and more about I can and I will and self-care and self-discovery than it is I'm powerless, I'm the victim, I'm going to be a drunk forever. Like, you don't have to do that. So there's free masterclass. Sorry, I keep getting off topic. Tomorrow, go to vibewithstephanie.com/masterclass, and it's free, it's live, it's 1 hour, and it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's eye-opening. And I created a free workbook that's going to help your mindset as well. Yay, let's see what the live comments say. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tina. Paula, hi. Those years are amazing. Thank you. Alcohol is the enemy. I was just saying on my podcast this morning about, and I'm not trying to be too godly because I know that's another turnoff for women and AA. They don't want the spiritual side of it. For me, God was like, he's the one who finally said, okay, you're going to get sober and you're going to spread the word. You're going to tell everybody. I was like, no. That's not part of my plan. I'm not going to be doing that. Thank you very much. But that was his plan. So that is why I guess it took him this long to finally like, just let me be free of it. So, but that is not how I'm going to help you get sober. You believe in what you believe and that you can still get sober either way. I forgot where I was going with that. I'm sorry. I'm a little emotional today. Yeah, I think, oh my gosh, I'm not going to cry. I think either way, it's about digging deep. You have to really want it and have like the will to drive you, and the why has to be strong enough. And I mean, my son is 6 years old. I drank like a mad person for 6 full years having a son. So it's not like that wasn't even my why. That wasn't enough. It has to come from something else, from somewhere else. Oh, I was saying in my podcast this morning about spirits. Like it feels like all of the negative things that alcohol brings to your life is the devil in some form. Like, you know, you aren't capable of quitting. You're a loser. You're not going to be able to ever quit drinking. So your self-esteem goes down and just dives you deeper into the pits of hell, honestly, if we want to be honest. And it lies to you and makes you feel like you're fine. You don't drink that much. Everybody kind of, you know, everybody's drinking that much, or it's not that big of a deal. You weren't that bad last night, you know, or you can moderate next time when you can't. And it's a liar. And to me, that just seems like the devil or spirits that are just lying to you all the time. So I just had to break out of that. And I think the only way I was able to do that was through God. But you can do it without thank you so much. But check out 𝗚𝗏𝗽 podcast also. That was a really good thing I recorded this morning. And I think I will drop it this coming Thursday or next. But 𝗚𝗏𝗽 podcast is awesome. It's really a lot about empowering yourself, being empowered, sobriety, and getting your glow back and getting yourself back. Because a lot of times alcohol just takes all of that goodness away from us. I mean, I feel like I was a shell of a person outside looking in, just smoking on the back porch, big belly, just thinking I was cool, but also feeling like scum of the earth and wouldn't get close to anybody and just felt really like in despair. And it was just not good. I felt really, really terrible about myself. And it's just, Helps a lot to have the freedom to be sober. I'm free. I don't have to worry about picking up a bottle of wine. I don't have to worry about how I'm going to act, what I'm going to say, what money I'll spend. If I'll get another DUI, spend the night in jail. Like, I don't have to worry about it. And the freedom that comes with that is amazing. And it doesn't come in the first 30 days. It doesn't come in 15 days. I mean, those are like hardcore. You got to work through some stuff. And I have a way to help you work through that stuff if you're ready. But it's to simply just be like, well, I'm not going to drink again, ever again. I don't know that that's a thing. I think you have to do some work. And I do have the steps that worked for me that don't involve AA. Yes, I do. We have a community also. I have a Sober Vibes group that is amazing. We're not like anti-AA, but we're doing things our own way and sharing a lot about our recovery there. So once you... Thank you. You're so amazing. Thank you so much. Okay, I got to get off here or I'm going to be crying, but I really enjoyed coming on. I hope that even those of you that have been sober for a long time, come on and see the mindset class tomorrow night, 7:00. It's going to be live and it's on Zoom. So if you sign up, vibewithstephanie.com/masterclass, you'll get the email and you'll get the link and the mindset workbook. And I would love to see what you think, because I think, I'm just trying to build some new beliefs, get rid of the old ones regarding my sobriety, because I don't go to AA. Hey, Paula, go to vibewithstephanie.com/masterclass. Sign up for the masterclass. That's going to put you in my email. And then that is going to it'll give you a link to my support group, the Sober Vibes with Stephanie support group. Then you can join the free masterclass. I have an awesome breakup with booze thing coming up, and we're doing Sober October, and so many free resources. I would love to see you there. Now people are joining, and I'm just getting ready to get off. Like, how long do they want? How long is it normal to stay on? I could stay on for a long time. Okay. Can I post that in the comments? I will try, but I don't really have this figured out. vibewithstephanie.com/masterclass. Then that will lead you to all the other free resources and stuff. But I think once this is gone, I don't really know how to post in the comments. I never see the lives again. Once I go live, it's like they're gone. So I have no idea. And that's it. All right. Thanks so much. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you tomorrow for the masterclass. And I'll be celebrating my 1 year, which is, it's funny story quickly, that when I was 30 days sober, I did not know how to celebrate. I've been drinking since I was like 13. So I was like, okay, I'm 30 days sober. What do I do? Like pop some champagne? Like I didn't know how. And then my grandmother died and my uncle died and I didn't know how to mourn either. So it's weird. You do have to retrain your brain. But once you do, and you keep walking through, trudging through all these new things that are going to happen, then it gets easier, and it gets much, 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 much easier. All right. Thank you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.